What's up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of Hey Fave, a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's going on, you guys?
Hola, people. I hope you're well.
Everything. Yes. Same here. I'm a little hoarse, y'all. Y'all, please excuse if I do a little cracking or anything.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. What we got going on today?
Uh-oh. Well, today, instead of a random question, you had the idea to play this or that.
Yes.
So you can actually lead this. You can lead the game this time.
I will. I will lead this.
You can lead the game. What we got this time?
Yeah, so guys, we got this or that instead of a random question. And you know how this goes. Well, if you're new here, we just ask a question of this or that. It's two objects, two locations, two whatever, and we choose which one we would rather do, or rather,
All right.
yeah. So first one is road trip or plane trip. What you doing?
So we've had this question before.
We did.
Yes.
Oh.
It was so long ago. It was like our second episode. It was the travel episode, second or third. So long ago.
Y'all should go watch it.
But I don't remember my answer. Well, I mean, it's probably the same. So I don't know. I don't have. It depends on the distance. Like road trips are fun.
Yes.
But how long do I need to be in the car?
True.
And then which makes the most sense mathematically? That is how I decide.
Oh, okay.
Like, so it depends. Like, of course, if I can only get there by plane, I'm booking that flight. Like, because I'm not gonna let the plane stop me from going somewhere.
Yeah.
But like, if there's the option, like if you can get there by either driving or flying, then which makes the most sense mathematically. Yeah. So I'm cool either way. Let's see, the longest I'm willing to do in a car, in my brain, 12 hours.
12? What's the longest you've done? Or is 12 hours the longest you've done?
Probably 12 hours is the longest I've done. I don't know how long it was to Alabama. But I know our New York trip, we went. It was our last trip. I miss New York so much. Our last, but it's like 8 or 9 hour trip.
I was about to say that's 11 hours.
But we had the kid with us, and like she was new, baby.
Oh, got you.
So we had to stop way more. And that made that trip way longer. So I don't think it was a full 12, but it was longer than our usual 8, 9. It was more like, So, wow. Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute. It has never taken us this long. But yeah,
you had to go to sleep and wake up and
listen. It was like, wait a minute. This wake up. Why are we not?
Right.
Why are we not?
Why are we still in Virginia?
Yeah, we had to stop a little more to accommodate the baby. So, that I feel like 12 might be if I've had a 12-hour trip, that is probably the longest I've been in a car.
Okay.
So what about you?
So I don't like planes, but I will fly if it is too far. But I would rather drive. So I'm gonna say road trip.
Okay.
I don't mind driving. Like I was literally willing to drive to Houston, Texas, which is a 15-hour drive. And the longest I've been in a car is probably 10, 11. Whatever the Miami, Florida trip was.
Oh
We've
yeah,
driven to Miami, Florida,
we
too.
have. Yeah. So in my brain, because even when we were with the potential Disney trip, in my brain, I just automatically say it's a 12. I think I guesstimate it's going
Oh,
to be about 12. So then if it's
okay.
less. So yeah, my math could just be off and I just think it takes 12 hours to get places and it don't. But yeah, so to Miami,
It's, it's about,
like
it's a while.
oh okay,
I,
well yeah.
I will say, um, let's see, 10 hours for me from where I live to Orlando Winter Park area is about 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
Winter Park is for those who don't know, my graduate school, Full Sails, where I went and graduated for grad school. It's right down the street from Orlando, kinda sorta.
Oh,
Uh so that was about 10 hours, and Detroit is 9 8 9 hours. New York about 9 hours. And I think that's the furthest. That is not the furthest I've been. But see, I started like, when did I get Philadelphia? How far was that? How far was Philadelphia?
I looked that up. That's like 6 7 hours
It is.
from here. From here.
I say Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Sorry, y'all. Well, I
Well,
went to Philadelphia. So,
I looked up Hershey.
oh, okay.
My spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet with that information currently. Uh,
Wait, New York is
it was.
before Pennsylvania or after?
It's got to be
Or is it
before
beside
because
it?
I've never been through Pennsylvania unless it's
Oh,
like
now I
just a
gotta
different
look.
direction.
Now I gotta look.
Um,
Okay,
from North
United
Carolina
States.
to Hershey is 6.5 hours, and then from Hershey to Philly that's another 2 hours. So it's about 8 8.5 from here.
Okay.
So maybe it's like different
Oh, dang.
directions or whatever.
Oh, well, I can look at this. Let's see.
I can't find my window. Being on my
I
tab.
want to show me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, New York. Because I was wondering if it's 6 7 hours, then it has to be before New York. So, yeah. So, it's North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and then New York. And then, like, New York City, Manhattan, all that. That's like to the side of Pennsylvania. Like, it's Pennsylvania
Oh,
here, and then New York City is on that side, and then the rest of New York is above. Yeah, it like
got it.
covers
Because
Pennsylvania.
I've never
Um,
been to Pennsylvania. Like we go Virginia, Maryland, Delaware,
okay.
Jersey. Like we
New
go that
Jersey.
way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, New Jersey is right beside Pennsylvania. Like
oh.
Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, all is,
We go that
yeah.
way.
Oh,
I've
y'all take
never
ninety
been.
five
That sounds
straight
right.
up.
Mm-hmm.
95 straight up.
Let's go with that.
I think the furthest I've been is Connecticut.
Oh, you been to Connecticut? Where you went in Connecticut?
Yeah, but it was for our choir, our university choir when we were traveling.
Oh,
That was the first time I've been to New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut. That was all my first time.
mommy's
And
from Bridgeport,
then, oh, nice. Now, I
so
don't think
I've
we
been
went
there.
all the way
Probably
into.
not. Probably not.
I don't know if
um,
we went all the way into Connecticut. We might have been on like the edge or whatever, but it was in
got
the
it.
state. But yeah, that's the furthest I've been is Connecticut, and not on my own.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, like
yeah.
we stop in New York and then we go to Connecticut. So like I
Um,
didn't count that as
you
like a
don't know
straight.
the
Like we've never
yeah
gone straight to Connecticut. We always stop in New York first.
yeah. So
You
I
know.
guess that was the same thing with me. Like I've driven straight to New York before,
Mhm.
but like going to like Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, I don't know it because yeah,
Gotcha.
I had started from Maryland. But yeah,
I also, I also, I also think it depends on who your road trip is with.
oh yeah,
Think
yeah,
who your road trip is with and what you're driving.
yeah,
Those
yes,
are important
yes.
to decide whether or not I'll be like, you know what, I'm book this flight and I'll meet y'all there. Uh, um,
We've had our
yeah,
experience and we hated it, and never again, never again a bus. And I've been on a bus before to travel from Detroit to North Carolina. Have I? Mm-mm. Let me not get to line. I thought I did.
you making stuff up.
I think that was somebody else. Maybe it was my aunt or something. I was dropping her off or something. Nope. I'm a I won't do a bus though. I have done the bus. We have done a bus. We hated it. They know.
Hated
We all
it.
hated it. Okay, going all the way to where we go. Went to
Miami.
Florida. Shoot.
So we've done Miami. We did it that way, and we did it a little more comfortable way. If it's that way, I would do that again.
The
Where we all
comfortable.
have our, I'll do it the comfortable way. I'm
Mm.
not trying to be
Yeah, that
packed
was
on a
crazy.
bus.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Um,
Not
with a bus.
that bus anyway. Maybe if it was a more comfortable bus, maybe, but mm-mm. Let's see. Next one, long shower or a bubble bath?
Shower.
Shower, really?
Hmm.
I like me a good old bubble bath. I like showers too. But bubble
Hmm.
bath, that's why my house has to have a standalone tub. It has to have one. Okay. If I have to renovate my house and put one in there,
Hmm.
I gotta have a standalone bubble bath. The little
Um,
yeah, gotta have one.
like,
I like my bubble
uh,
baths. The fact
my
that I can't do it
brain.
right now, I'm just kind of like, "Arr." I like one every once in a while. Yeah, but yeah. What about bubble baths? You said your brain. What about
Won't
it?
like I after a little bit. I'm like, okay,
Time to get out.
yeah, like we did it.
You gotta set it, honey. You gotta put some music on or watch you a little series or something. Or just relax, just have some like calming music going, light a candle or something, and just sit there and just relax. You can read, you can do whatever you want. I just lay there
I've done
and
that. I've tried the book thing.
you don't
I've
like it.
well, then you get water. You mess your book up. Like, I did. Like I've
Uh,
done it. It's just not like, oh, let me take a bubble bath. Like,
yeah,
and then I rarely like have the time. Like,
to
it's
just
like, let
sit
me just
there.
get in the shower and go do what I got to do. Like, like
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
you know.
Oh my lord.
I feel like at least if I'm in the shower, I feel like I'm doing something,
Yeah, yeah.
even if it's long. If I'm sitting in the tub, I'm literally just sitting in the tub, and I'm gonna probably take a shower before I get in the tub anyway, because
Now I
you
do
just
take a shower after. Uh,
well,
it's
yeah,
like
either
a
or, but I usually do it
quick
before
rinse, but
because you're sitting in just you just sitting in your water.
yeah, I think that's why I do jump in the shower after. Do like a quick, like wash again and then rinse. But yeah, the tub for me is just like a relaxation. Sometime to just not do nothing and just sit there. But yeah,
Mm, maybe I'll try again. I mean, I got
yeah.
the
Try
tub.
one more time.
It's been a while.
Try
It's
one more
just
time.
yeah. Most of the time, it's like I could be doing something else.
You got a garden tub, don't you?
That's what I'm saying. I got the tub for it.
Go,
I've
go. If you
I've
not
done
gonna
it.
use it, I'm gonna come to your house and use
Go
yours.
for it.
I'm gonna come use your tub.
That's fine.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah,
yeah. Try one more
I
time.
use
Get you.
that tub to wash stuff more than like to wash my hair, or if I take my braids out, like to wash that. I use the tub for that
Ma'am,
more
go get you some Calgon,
more than my
some Epsom
actual.
salts, and sit
Like
your
I get the
butt.
appeal, like if you're sick or if you're like sore from working out or something, but
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
um
Mm.
yeah, but that could also just go with the whole not necessarily knowing how to relax it, because like I'm most of the time I'm like I could it's like okay, I did it, cool, how long I'm supposed to sit here, like that's
Until you are wrinkled. Okay? Until you are wrinkled,
it's like
fingers
okay.
wrinkled, everything wrinkled. Okay? Sit in
So yeah,
there.
so yeah, shower.
Okay, all right. Let's see. We'll do a couple more. Uh I'll do this one. Giving hugs when speaking or just waving when speaking.
It depends on the person. If I don't know you, I'm waving at you for sure. Um,
Okay.
I don't mind hugs. Be careful, because people gonna just be trying to hug me. Um, if I know you and like we cool, like I'm perfectly fine. Hey, hug. But I also read the room. Like if you don't look like you about to hug me, or matter of
Oh,
fact, I usually start off with a wave, and then if you look like you was going, you
going
wanted to
in
hug,
for.
then sure. Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
starting with the wave is safe. So that's my default. I walk in, hey, and if you look like you're a hugger, or if I know like this is a hugging person, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do I prefer? I don't. I honestly, I think I used to say be like, don't be hugging me, but I realized like family and stuff, or like people I know, like I've been wired. Like I know, hey, hug. So I actually don't
Yeah.
mind. If I don't know you, don't. I rather you not. Hey, you
Like,
don't have to.
hey.
You know. I even do a little fist bump. I don't. You don't have to hug me. How about that? I don't mind
Yeah.
hugs, but you don't have to hug me.
Yes. Yes. Um, I
You just
think
started
same
hugging.
here. Yeah. So, because I
Hmm.
want to say that I didn't really, uh, no, because it's like half and half, and it depends. My family hugs. Okay,
Hmm.
we give hugs, we speak. So I will hug, but if I don't feel like you're a hugger,
Mm.
I probably won't just automatically hug you. Like for a
Gotcha.
while, like for us, I didn't think you were a hugger, so I didn't hug
I read the
you.
room.
I didn't hug you until like most recently, like we've started giving hugs. But if I don't feel like you are a hugger, I'm not going
Mhm.
to do it. And
Gotcha.
then you know, uh, yeah. So in some situations, um, like I could show love, and in some
Mhm.
situations, like hard for me because it, will- I,
That's not your thing,
like it, it is, but I'm not
but
like used to it. I guess I'm
gotcha.
not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. I, mm, okay, never mind. So I will give you a hug if I think you are a hugger. I will
Gotcha.
hug you. But yeah,
I think
yeah,
family, yes, automatically I will hug you.
yeah,
Outside of family, I'm reading the room, and I got to know you enough to want to touch you.
yeah, yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
or want you to touch me, because it's not just it's like okay, hello,
yeah,
hey, how are you?
yeah. I guess what I was gonna say is like my family like will hug, but like
Hmm.
my immediate family, like the
Not so much. Or
sister's
yes,
mother, brother, like we don't
yes,
really hug like that. So
gotcha.
like me and my brother never hug. Like we
Uh,
always so goofy, like we just
hmm.
like punching somebody in the arm or whatever, or it's
Hmm.
like cracking jokes. Me and my sister is every once in a blue moon. Me and my mother
Gotcha.
is every once in a blue. So it's not really.
Mm.
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't want to say my family is not. We don't hook,
Yeah,
but yes, we do. Like aunts, cousins, like we will. But
got it.
yeah. Let's see. Let's do two more.
That's fine.
Uh,
However many you want to do.
okay, because I was wondering. Oh Jesus. Okay. Um. Concert or a movie? I don't like
Concert.
that one.
Okay.
You said concert.
Yes.
Um.
Only because that can be like a once in a lifetime thing. Movies, they're eventually coming out on TV, so you can.
And you can always. I didn't think about that because I was definitely gonna say movie
Mm,
because I just like watching movies. But
gotcha.
yes, concerts. Yeah, may never see that artist again in
Yeah.
concert or whatever the case. So I'm gonna change my mind, and I'm gonna also say concert. I'm gonna say
Cool.
concert. One more. Uh, I kind of know that answer. Um, I know that I kind of know that answer.
You think you
Uh,
know?
look,
Just kidding. You probably do.
I'm over here like, um, making new friends or hanging with old ones. I kind of, I mean,
Hanging with old ones.
hanging with old ones. Yeah, yeah.
Making new ones, I guess theoretically sounds fun. Mm, sounds like a lot of work, a lot of pressure. Let me just hang with the people I know.
Yeah, yeah. Like most of the people I hang with are family, and then like you and like
Mm,
maybe two others, and that's about it. If I happen to meet somebody and that rarely happens, but meet somebody and then we become friends. But everybody I've
mhm,
met, we've not come become friends like that, close friends like that. And maybe it's
mhm,
because I'm not. I don't. I've always said this. I don't. It's. I need to improve, but I don't keep in touch. I don't keep in
mhm,
touch with people. And so some people look at that as like she don't want to be my friend or don't want to talk to me or don't care about me or whatever. Please don't take it like that. I know that I have an issue with keeping in touch. I don't even keep in touch with some with family members. So, yeah. And yeah. So that is an issue. I'm working on it. Okay. Don't be mad at me. Don't be upset with me.
Now, if
Um
like an old friend brings somebody new around and they cool, they're welcome to join.
that's what I'm saying. That's the only way that I meet people is from like either
Yeah.
family members bringing people or other friends bringing other friends. But then we still don't. We're cool
Mhm.
acquaintance, but becoming like friends where I'm calling you and texting, sending stupid TikTok videos. No,
Okay. Yeah.
no,
Mhm.
no. So yeah, okay. The rest of them I kind of already know, so I'm not even. You know what? I'll do this one: audible book or physical book or audio book. Audible, same
Audiobook.
thing. Audio book, really?
Yeah. Like I like the idea of like, oh, I'm gonna read this book, but for me to finish it, I have a better chance to finish it if I listen to it.
So I have tried both. I realized that listening to a book, I don't be paying attention. So most of the time, like I try to do it like riding in the car, but
Yeah.
then I get off focus and some, and I like to like highlight and write stuff down.
So yes, if I need to learn, then
Oh, excuse me.
it's harder
Mhm.
It's probably better to have the physical book so I can pause and take notes and stuff. But so I try to just make sure like I'm focused
Mhm.
and like I can take notes in my phone or something if I'm listening to something like learning wise or like inspirational self help. Like um
Mhm.
and that's why I haven't finished Call to Create because I want to like answer the questions as I listen. Um
It's still sitting on
um
my.
but then also like I do have that problem sometimes like I will start a book and literally start thinking about 50 million other things and not even hear what was playing. But so I like to listen to like when it's I don't have to like just use my brain if I can just listen like so if it's like a novel or like with fiction or like even
Yeah.
nonfiction like if it's an autobiography or something that's what those are called, yeah, like
Mhm.
as long as I don't have to actually learn anything I can listen to it. Now if I need to pay attention to details and stuff I probably need to I probably need the actual book, but
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my audio because I have a
Yeah.
way better chance of finishing it if I'm listening to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I do both. Um. Most of the books I read are like information I need to learn from it. And so I be wanting to highlight and underline and go back and all of that. Like, what's that book? Atomic Habits. I got it in an audiobook
Mhm.
and I was hearing like so many good things. I'm like, dang, I can't highlight. So I went and got the book. But
I
now
don't
I
like writing
have
in
the
my books.
I like that girl. I
So
highlight
even that,
pencil,
so I
pen.
still take I take notes outside of the book, like in a notebook. So it's
Oh,
still that's the same as me having to pause and type it. So
yeah, I tear up all my books.
yeah, I don't write in my book.
Ah, so let's see. So, guys, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and with everything that has been happening, and y'all already know it's been so much happening in this world, in entertainment, in politics, in whatever, okay, regular life, we have to make sure that we have a way to manage our mental health and deal with situations we find ourselves in. So we want to talk about that today. Okay. Um. So first, I want to talk about what are some ways that we as a people, or we as a people can protect our mental health. What are some
Oh,
ways you think? Do you know any ways?
um, to protect your mental health, watch
Yeah.
what you watch. Watch what you listen to. Um, who and what
Absolutely.
you let influence you.
Mhm.
Who and what you let
Absolutely.
bother you. You can control that also.
Mhm.
Uh, um, set boundaries for what you will and will not tolerate.
Absolutely.
Allow yourself to be around, or to allow, or what you will allow to be, who or what you will allow to be around you. Um,
Yeah.
like if you know something negatively affects you or something puts you in a bad mental space, you should probably avoid those things.
Yep.
Um, or even if you haven't exactly figured it out yet, but you know like what you should start doing actually is pay attention to what puts you in these negative, like in a negative headspace, or what makes you feel a type of way
Yeah.
emotionally or mentally, even physically, because that stuff manifests physically sometimes. And then what you should do is like backtrack to okay, like so what was I doing before I got here to like kind
Yeah.
of pinpoint what is causing those triggers and all of that, and avoid them.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, just say be careful what you involve yourself in, what you take in, what you allow to
Mhm.
influence you and speak to you, to your spirits and all of that.
I agree. I was gonna say, yeah, watch how you speak to yourself. Um,
Mhm.
always speak positive things about your affirmations. Affirmations. What?
Mm.
Affirmations. Affirmations. Every day. Um, Yeah, take a walk, get therapy. Like she said, if you know something triggers you, maybe remove yourself from the situation or stop watching or stop listening. All of the things, those are all good ways to do that to protect your mental health. I like that. Like that. Um what are some things that you do to protect your mental health, or what are some things that you do when you get bored or feeling, I guess, feeling down some days? Like, what do you do in your time?
Work.
Golly. Look, I need you to take that bubble bath, okay? I need you to get in
Well,
the
no,
tub.
because but then I'll be thinking I could be doing something else right now.
That's what you
Um,
say.
like well, no, but also I people hear they be like, you always, I guess if you know me, I'm most of the time working or I'm sitting in front of a computer somewhere.
Mm,
Or I always have something to do. And the people's default answer is, "Oh, you need to take a break. You need to rest." But actually getting things done is what makes me feel okay. Because if I have a long to do list and I'm not getting those things done, anytime I'm doing anything else, it's like, but I have this to do. So I'm not okay until I get it done. So as long
yeah.
as I'm getting things done steadily, I'm cool. Which is why I say to maintain my mental health, I need to work. If there's work to be done. Like
Yeah.
if there's not anything that needs to be done, cool, yes. Take a break. But I
I
feel
need
like
that. Mm, I
if
need
there's
that.
something that needs to be done, I have to do it or I'm not going to feel okay.
So
So
what are you doing like for fun? Like if you just want to do something like uh to get your mind off work or whatever. If your mind is ever off work, what do you
uh
do?
I watch movies. I do try to allow myself every once in a while because a lot of times I'm watching stuff but I'm working, so
Hmm.
I try every once in a while to be like, okay, I'm just gonna sit and watch and not do any work.
Yeah.
um so like try to watch movies. um I
You
went skating.
travel.
Well, yeah,
You did.
I
This
hadn't
girl went skating
gone
without
anywhere.
me.
I'm going again this week. You're welcome to join
She went skating without me. All I saw was
me.
a video on the thing. Now I be at home struggling, okay? Trying to
uh,
working. But no, that's good.
so
Skating.
So
Hmm.
just do I do want to get back to just doing stuff for fun.
Yeah.
So what would those things be? Like I haven't been bowling in a year. I took the kid bowling. So and I haven't been since I took her bowling. And before that I don't know the last time I went bowling. So I actually like bowling. So
Your birthday
that was probably it. Them a couple years ago.
was that a couple
Few
years ago.
it's when we went bowling for my birthday, that the kid was still toddler. Your locks was still this short. When last, yeah, that might have been the last time
Wait, no, not that one. I'm talking
we went in
about
bowling.
Charlotte. The place with all the games. Shot.
Oh, that's not really
Slingshot.
bowling.
It
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's not. I'm thinking bowling, bowling.
Oh, you
Yeah,
talking about bowling?
yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
that was
like,
fake bowling.
I have
Yeah, that's
not been
mini
to a
bowling.
bowling alley. Yeah, nah. So yeah, other than that, um, well, like doing fun stuff like going to the slingshot, going a place to eat without it having to be content,
Yeah,
um, or doing anything without it having to be content. Um,
yeah.
yeah, fun for fun, but like also then to circle back to your original question. Oh, I also like to sleep. I don't. You wouldn't think that I do, but I do actually like to sleep. Um, I'm also. I don't want to call it an emotional eater. I know for a fact I'm a stress eater, but some people be like, but also like when you are like, oh, let's do something fun. You also want like comfort food, like, oh, let's watch movies, eat something bad, and
Yeah.
also ice cream because of course I'm gonna eat ice cream. Like
Do some ice
so, like
cream.
that's something I do. Like I allow myself because a lot of times the goal is like, oh, I need to do right because you got
Yeah.
health and nutrition goals. So I will try to be like, I'm just gonna let myself eat whatever and not clock it, not even worry about the fact that
Yeah.
does not align with what I'm trying to do at the moment. Like, yeah, and then of course back to the original. What do you do for your mental health? Of course, talk to Jesus,
Yes. Hallelujah.
pray.
Hmm.
That yeah, pray. Yeah, prayer and work.
Okay.
I guess exercise. I exercise out of necessity, not for my mental
For
health.
fun. Like
Like I don't mind it once
it
I
makes
finally
me
get.
sad.
Lord, yeah, working out does not make me sad. It's just a lot of times making time to do it has been my struggle, or allowing myself time to do it. Because like I will start the day with, I'm going to work out, but then next you know it's dark and I'm still in front of my computer and haven't done anything.
Yep.
But yeah, working out is not. I don't hate it. It's I don't always feel like it, but
Yeah.
I don't mind it. And I realize, of course, you feel better after, but that's not like, oh, I'm down. Let me go work out. Like that's never.
Yeah.
I don't think
I look, I wish I can get to the point where people are like, yeah, you working out, it gives you energy and you feel great
it does
afterwards.
though.
I feel horrible. I feel horrible. I hate it. I don't like the feeling of feeling sick. It's like it
Why do
just
you feel
hurts.
sick? What do you be
I don't
doing?
know. Most of the time I just get sick or have to throw up at some point or I don't know. I be tired. Now
Oh, you gotta be
I like
tired.
that I feel sore because I'm like, okay, I know it's working, but I don't have no energy. I don't feel good afterwards. Maybe I need to do it more
Do you be
or
eating?
something.
Also, yes, you should do it more. You about to get used to it. You probably
Yeah,
putting
my
your body in
body's like,
shock.
man, we don't like this. What are you doing? um, I eat something small. So I've heard both ways that sometimes
Mhm.
you don't eat before you go and you eat but you wait like an hour before going if
I
you
don't know.
do eat. So I don't really know. DJ, if you have the answer, I'm sure you
He
do.
said eat. He said don't. He
Don't.
don't like for you to work out fasted
So eat and
unless
then
you're
go.
doing just cardio. If you think you're gonna lift, you should eat
And
because you got to give your muscles fuel. You got to fuel your body to be able to lift whatever you lifting. He
okay.
has said he can correct us if we're wrong, but I'm almost certain because I've done a plan with him. His rule, he be like, don't work out fasted. But then I've also
Okay.
heard him say, unless you're doing just cardio, you can do that fasted and then
Okay.
eat right after. But if you think you're gonna do a whole workout, you need to fuel your body with something.
Okay. So maybe that's where I went wrong. What I do like about exercise, I do like weightlifting. I love that. Any
Well,
like
lift weights
cardio,
then.
running, no. Lifting weights, oh, I'm in there. Like it actually I actually you know what? I actually feel good when doing weightlifting.
Well, do that then.
I probably
You
will.
still gotta slide some cardio in there. It's good for your
No.
heart. You
Can I just
and your
do this
joint.
fast? I don't know. Lift quickly. I don't
You
know.
don't even gotta do long cardio. You can do like 10, 15 minutes if you're gonna do a full weight workout.
Yeah. I can't I just you know, like I'm saying I don't like cardio right now, but I again, I cannot believe that I used to run track and used to like running track. Like, what? You used to like running? I don't know. Maybe I would like running if
Never loved
I did it
running.
more often. I loved it. I loved track. It was fun for me. And I don't know where that went.
I
But
mean, I was on the track team, but it wasn't because I just loved running.
oh, maybe I like the competition of it or something.
Mm.
Maybe I need to do something that has some type of competition. I don't know. It made me want to do it. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. All right. So you work, you watch movies, you do travel,
Oh, and
you
hang with
do.
family. I
Yep.
would like to travel way more. I haven't been anywhere in a minute. I think that's why I didn't mention it. Now I plan
Oh.
trips often. I be working and I just sit and start looking at flights and hotels to random places. I just start looking at resorts
Mhm.
for the fun
Yeah.
of it. I watch travel vlogs all the time.
I.
I
You
mean,
know
so
what? I
yeah.
want to watch more travel vlogs. I don't need to watch nothing else. Okay.
But yeah,
Let's.
I don't get
Uh.
bored because there's always something to do.
Oh, I do get bored, and I do be having stuff to do, but I still get bored.
I don't know the last time I was bored.
I think I get bored every day. Bored every day.
I'm bored if I'm being forced to do something that's not on my to-do list. So if I gotta sit in a meeting and I can't also work while I'm sitting in there, then I'm bored.
Oh, I'm just irritated then, annoyed.
Both.
Let's see. What do I do to protect my mental health? Um. Uh. Well, most recently, well, in my adult life. Well, I'm not gonna say my adult life, but well, I reading. Reading the word has actually lately motivated me. I don't know if I've said this before, but lately since I've been like really reading, I've been really understanding now. I don't know what the change was, because I've read before and
Mhm.
I've studied before, but I guess like this year has just really clicked or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
And I'm just understanding more or getting it and understanding the words is being said. Um
Mhm.
so I do that. That motivates me a lot. I'm very inspired reading the word. Um I watch Disney movies. Any movies that I've liked,
Mhm.
yeah, Disney movies, that anything that like makes me happy or whatever. So that's Disney movies. That's movies I like. I watch YouTube videos. Social media is a very distracting for me. But I do look at social media, TikTok to be exact. It just makes me happy. I don't know, just going through stuff. So I don't know, makes me
Okay.
happy.
Whatever
Um,
works.
what I say? Movies,
Mhm.
reading the Bible. Uh, I do like listening to music. I will listen to music. To
Okay.
be exact, the more jazzy side of music. I don't know if you call. Do you call Snarky Puppy and all them jazz? Is that
They
considered jazz?
when you
Or is
look
that
them up, they are.
they are okay? So I have a whole jazz playlist with like Snarky Puppy and uh it's some other people. But yeah, I'll turn that on and clean up or something. Um I like washing my car. I play The Sims sometimes. It's been a while. I'll play The Sims. I used to like vlogging, but nobody likes to be on camera anymore. So, and then it's hard for me to edit my videos because my baby has given up on me as far as storage. Um, what else I do to protect my mental health? I do go driving around. I go driving around. I go look at big houses. For some reason, that calms me. In my last relationship, that's like what we did is just drive around Durham looking at big houses, and it just made me like happy. Like I was inspired. I just wanted to always do it. And he always knew where all the houses were because he worked in the areas. So yeah, there would be some nice houses. I like to drive around looking at big houses. I think that's it. I think that's it. Um, yeah. I don't like working, but yes, I do. I do like working sometimes. Yeah. I don't like working like when it's a lot. When I have to do a lot. That's the yeah. But in the process of, I like doing that part. But the after, it's a lot. But yeah. Yeah. So that's how I maintain my mental health. Take some drives. Yeah. Let's see. Um. Oh, where we at? Okay. We kind of answered this question. The question is, how do you like your environment to be when you want to relax or just have a vibe? Like, how is your environment? Is it quiet? Is it well, you work, so I don't really know. you, I
Um,
I know you play music and stuff, so I mean, yeah. How do you like your environment?
um, when I'm strictly trying to relax, that is the
I guess we kind of
or
already answered it.
like what environment are you at your best,
Let's say
or
that.
for your mental, like
Let's say
what
that.
environment helps you mentally, or
Mm-hmm.
a
Let's
clean
definitely do
one.
that.
When my house is out of order, it adds to the chaos in my head. Um,
Girl.
so, but then that makes it worse because it's like I have so much stuff I don't have time to clean up. So then it's a mess. When my house is in chaos, my head is in chaos. So
Mm-hmm.
I prefer it clean, or at least the spot I'm gonna be in. Let that part be clean. I'll just close the door to whatever is not. Um, and then that's how you end up with a lot of stuff to clean up because you just put it somewhere else and close the door, and
Hey,
it's like, okay,
hey.
now,
You there by
um,
yourself. You don't have nobody coming in
um,
there. You good.
I also don't. I haven't done it in a while. I need to. I need to get out there before it gets hot. Sit out on my patio. Is that what that's called?
Mm-hmm.
Sit
Yeah.
outside. I like to work out there. Um,
Okay.
I like that. I don't know. It just feels like, oh, I'm working outside. It just,
Nice little vibe. The
yeah.
sun is shining.
Yeah.
Sitting on my couch. Mm.
Um, and I guess as far as relaxing anywhere outside of my house, it would be somewhere at the beach or beside some water. I am probably my most relaxed
She love that
near
darn beach.
at the beach, or yeah, I do.
she love
I
the
absolutely
beach.
do. Like
Mm.
spas don't do it for me. Not like I just go to the spa all the time, but the
That's actually shocking that that's the same for me. But go ahead. I do want to try
oh,
one spa, but
it
yeah,
doesn't do it. I'm actually more tense. Like the massage feels
never
good.
works. Nope, never
It
works.
feels good while
I
they're
don't never
doing it,
like
but
it.
I'm not relaxed. I'm literally thinking the whole time they're doing it, and then like I could actually feel myself sometimes. It's like, hey, you gotta relax your shoulders while they doing this, shot it like.
And they ain't gonna
um,
tell you either. It's like, don't
and
you
so
feel
then
this
I'd be like,
tension?
can they feel me? Can they feel me? Can they? I wonder, like, like I be wondering. So like I be having conversations with myself the whole time, and I have to try not to just start laughing at myself so they don't think I'm nuts. Um, yeah. So,
oh man.
um, so, well, this last spa I went to though, it was like I said, the massages they feel fine. I'm just not like my brain is not off, so I don't know if that's counterproductive or what. Um, but then like we had access to the pool and stuff, so like just sitting beside the pool was cool. Like I put my feet
Okay.
in the water because I didn't bring my bathing suit and I didn't want to get my hair wet. But yeah, so
Yeah.
outside of my house, Probably, yeah, at the beach. Ain't no probably. At the beach or beside
Mm-hmm.
somebody's water is definitely the most relaxing for me. That is one time I can actually turn my brain off if I'm not sitting on the beach working.
Okay.
Because I do that also. But even then, it just feels better. Even if I'm working, it feels better sitting oceanfront.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Um. Yeah. Spa. It doesn't do it for me. If I'm not asleep,
I even
it
tried that this
didn't.
last time because I
I
didn't
can
have a lot of
never.
sleep. I was like, "Imma sleep through this massage." Psych.
I've never slept through, and I'm like, yeah, this was uncomfortable. Like you doing something too hard, or I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm just sitting there looking around the room from the the face piece, just looking at the floor, counting
Uh-huh.
stuff. It's really stupid. Yeah, if I'm
I'm
not
not
asleep,
I don't
I ain't like
I've
it.
never been I've never been uncomfortable. I'm just my brain's not off. So, like, I enjoy them,
Mm,
like, the actual, you're working my muscles and stuff. I actually
yeah,
enjoy all of that. My brain just never went off, so I don't know. It's
yeah,
like, "Oh, this was cool."
yeah. I do want to try that one spa I was talking about where it's like the
The head
head
spa.
spa. I do want to try that.
I don't want nobody playing in my hair. Or I need the
Yeah.
aftermath. You got locks, it's easier.
Yeah, because you have to comb and detangle and all.
Right. Ain't
Well,
doing all that in
depends.
my I got to do something with it afterwards.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I do want to try it. The one that's in
Okay.
Charlotte that I want to try, but they don't like they don't have any upcoming
Got it.
appointments. Like they're all booked up. And I'm just like, ain't no other one somewhere. But yeah. Um.
What's your environment? What is a relaxing environment for you?
For some odd reason, well, no, it's not odd. Starbucks. I don't care how much work I have. If I go to Starbucks to work, I
Mhm.
get it all done. That's every time. I don't know if it's the feeling of I'm in the city or something because for some reason I feel like cities make me feel good to be in a big city.
Mhm.
So yeah, when I go to Starbucks, I get all my work done. So that's I like that environment. Um, what other? Shoot, if I'm sitting here in my room working, I have to have something playing in the background, whether it be music or YouTube. Usually not YouTube because I then get distracted, so I have to find a playlist. Um,
You
yeah,
gotta
that's about
find
it.
stuff. You gotta find stuff you can watch without watching. Like,
So I even play movies and shows that I've watched before,
and you
and
still.
I'll sit back like I've
Oh,
never
okay.
seen it before. Do y'all know how many times I've watched the Marvel movies, Infinity War Part 1 and 2 and Endgame, and I will get distracted and I will sit back and watch it like I've never seen it. Like I haven't
Okay.
seen it 20 other times.
Well, yeah, you can't do
Like,
that then.
you know. So I just have to turn on a playlist or something like that and try to work like that. But yeah, I get most of my work done at Starbucks. I had to go to Starbucks. I need to actually do that. I probably need to do that tomorrow or
Is it
something.
just getting out of the house
Probably.
that help, like
Probably.
getting out of the house and sitting somewhere else?
Probably. But see, I can go somewhere else. Um uh like I'll sometimes if my car need to be serviced at Volkswagen,
Mhm.
like I'll take my work there, but it's still not the same. Like I'm still getting distracted. I'm still like scrolling to my phone. It's like Starbucks sitting there.
Specifically.
Yeah, it's like I don't even get distracted. Like I'm
Hmm.
focused, like fully focused. I don't scroll on my phone. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm listening to music and I'm editing or something like that. I don't
Cool.
know
Maybe
why.
it's just something, you know how, like, people say like you have like certain routines. So like people like say if you have an evening routine, it like trains your body to know, oh, we're doing this. It's time to
Mm-hmm.
start getting ready for bed. Maybe like your brain knows, oh, we're at Starbucks.
Is
This
it
is where we
time
work.
to
Like maybe it's
focus?
something that just clicks, and it's
Yeah.
like it signals your brain. Is it maybe it's the smell of coffee? I don't
I don't know, honey. Like
know.
I said, maybe that, maybe the feel of like I'm at a cafe in a city.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like, mm, I should
Uh,
probably make it a habit of just going to Starbucks every morning or something. I don't know. I don't know.
for
Or
a
when
little
I
bit
have a
of a
lot of work.
yeah. If that's what works,
Yeah, it
because
works
then you
every
feel
time.
accomplished after getting your work done.
Yeah.
I make lists too.
Mm.
Circling back to something I do to organize, because we've talked about how many tabs be open in my computer, and I've
At
also
you guys. I wish you could show her computer screen right now.
and those I got open right
Like
now.
millions. Okay?
Not
Tabs.
millions.
50.
1, 2, 3,
You're counting.
4, 5,
Jesus.
6. I've got 6 browser windows open, but I have multiple tabs open in each browser window.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus.
but that's how my brain works also.
Oh,
So
girl. Mm-mm-mm.
it helps me to like start organizing. I'm like, okay, what needs to be organizing thoughts?
Girl.
But like, you
That
like
would
planning your
drive me
other
like
tabs? Nah, especially.
tabs, a whole bunch of emails in my box, a
Oh, I just ignore
messy
those.
environment. You say you just ignore it. Look, look, I done went into the Hey Fave email and looked at it. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh my Lord. Let me-
Well, cause I don't I look at it and I just mass mark them all as red because
yeah.
most of them be spam. And I saw you organize them, but I was like, we just gonna be filling
Girl.
these folders up with junk. We don't need all these.
Some of
Like
them, I be
everyone,
like, I don't know if we need this or not. So I'll just like,
most of them we don't. So
girl,
I just go mark them all as red, so you don't have a bunch of unread notifications. But
girl, yeah,
um,
I'll mess around going there. I did that with my chapter for my sorority, and when I became technology chair, and I had to look at the email and the amounts of it was in the thousands,
oh no, no,
okay,
no, no,
and I'm just kind of like, no, how y'all gonna know
mm-mm.
somebody email y'all?
Yeah, no.
So I've cleaned it out and organized it. Hopefully, is still good because I haven't been in there. But ooh, I can't. I gotta empty my email. I gotta erase text messages
Oh no, I keep all
if
them.
if
I need to
if
be.
I don't need the receipts.
I'm gonna say I need to be able to. This is what you had said
Right
on this day.
now, if it's any text like that, like I might need to keep this for me. But any other ones that's just I erase them. They're like, Brandy, did you get? I'm sorry, I erased your text message. If it's any business, please email it to me. Do not text me about business because it will be erased. And
Lord,
I'll look through it, but I'll forget that this is. And then if your name is not to the number, yeah. So yeah,
goodness,
so that's how I keep myself mentally sane.
you, you
I
clear
clear
out your
out
stuff.
stuff.
You delete
I
stuff.
My mama hates when I go through the house because I throw stuff away. She likes to hoard. She say she don't. She does. I don't like
Is it
clutter.
hoarding?
Yes, yes. Yeah. Let me tell you. I'm sorry, mama. Let
I'm
me
about to
tell
say,
you
tell
what
your
she
mama
brought
business before you get in
home.
trouble.
What she brought home from a friend's house. The lady is moving, or whatever, and she's selling everything in her house. Mom brought home a portable fireplace. She has one
Okay.
already. We have one
Well,
already.
maybe she want one in her room.
No,
and the
she
other
wants
ones
to
go
put it in the
downstairs.
basement where we already have one. A nice one too. Little glass fireplace hanging up
She
on the
want
wall.
she want two. Some places got the double fireplace.
Girl,
Maybe.
girl. She brought home a fireplace. She brought home some lanterns, some I don't know. They
But like if the
lanterns
power
that you put
go
them
out,
in. No, they like well, she did get like a big flashlight. That was the only thing that I was like, yes, we need this. But it was like a lantern that you put out in the yard, and I guess it's like solar. But they little itty
oh,
bitty. I was like, Then she brought home like a game. It's like a in a dresser with different games in it, like checkers, chess, those type of
okay.
games. But they on like wood. So all the pieces are in
Oh,
like a drawer, like a wooden drawer. It's old, like old school. And she brought, I was like, what we need that for? Who gonna play
for
this?
game night.
Who? We don't even play the other games that we have. You know what we play? Spades. That be about it. We don't even hardly play
Well,
all the other stuff. We got
if you invite
Scrabble,
people that don't
Taboo.
play spades.
Girl, girl. She brought that. And so we have nowhere to put it. It is all sitting in the living room. And we don't have nowhere to put it.
That
So
sounds like a good spot.
with the
You can play the
dogs
games
that
in
be
the
tearing up stuff. See, yeah, but
Your
I
mom would
throw
be
away
great.
stuff. I all right, cause she be the one play all this clutter. All the clutter, but you keep bringing stuff in. I get rid of stuff. I get rid of stuff. If I haven't thought about
Yeah.
it 6 months to a year, wore it 6 months to a year, it goes to Goodwill or I throw it away. That's how I keep myself sane. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Where we at? Do I want to go here? Last
Hmm.
question. What is something you've learned in your adult life that you didn't know before? Maybe something about yourself, maybe I don't know, a lesson learned, anything that you've learned in your adult life that you didn't know before.
I don't know. I
Adulting sucks. Y'all didn't tell us the truth.
mean, did they not though? Adults told us don't rush. They say be a kid as
They
long as you
said
can.
you right. I
So
don't know
they
why we
told
wanted
us
to be grown.
folks
It
did.
looked
Now I
fun.
was never in a rush to be grown. I said that before on here. I just wanted to drive.
Um,
Um, yeah, I wasn't really trying to be grown. I just wanted to drive. Everything else, Um,
maybe they told
let's
us and
see.
we weren't listening.
Now, this well, no, because I didn't realize how expensive things were, but things have gone up. That's just we're all learning how expensive stuff
Yeah,
is because the prices have
yeah.
changed. Insurance is dumb. That's something
Most
I
of the stuff we
learned.
have is dumb. Most of the
Um,
things.
let's see. It is. I mean, I get. It. It's just like you're paying so much for just in case. Like it's good when you need it, but when you don't need it, it just seems like why y'all taking my money?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but let's see. Something I've learned about me. Of course, I wouldn't have known it then,
Or
right?
probably not about you, but uh, maybe about you, or just something that just you've just learned.
Something I just learned.
Like for, I'll say for me, and
Mhm.
I'm going biblically. For me
Oh,
is
okay.
I have, like I said, recently been like fully understanding. Um, no matter how much I've like prayed a certain thing over and over again, I didn't really get it till now. So, for example, um, the fruits of the spirit. Okay, you got love, joy,
Mhm.
peace, patience, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, uh did I forget one? Self control,
Okay.
kindness, self control. Okay. Now I say that every time in my prayer. Thank you, God, for the fruits of the spirit, whatever. And I didn't realize, or I guess it didn't register that most of it, like most of the fruits of the spirit, I have not been operating in. Like I thought I was good. Like I thought I was good until I like really looked at each one and was like, oh wait, my patience is, yeah, probably not patience. Self control, issue, big issue. uh, let's see. Uh, I gentleness. It depends on who people are. I could be gentle, but I have a issue in that. But yeah, like I've realized that each one, maybe I have not been operating like I should out of the fruits
Mm,
of the spirit. So that's
okay.
something that I've realized about myself. Um, what is something else not biblical, but um, not realized, but I think that far as like schooling,
Mhm.
I don't know like how they get their like their lessons and stuff like that, but I really think that schools, high school, middle school, all the way all school should really teach on like real life subjects like
Okay.
finances, and some schools do. My school didn't, unless I just didn't take the class. Like we learned math, but
You
yeah.
don't think you learned enough math or the right
And
math?
no, I'm saying like we learn math, but
Mhm.
well, we use math every day. We do
Mhm.
use math, but there are certain subjects in like school that we just absolutely do not use unless you go into a certain like science, unless you go into like biology or something, science courses or something like that.
Mhm.
In my everyday life, it doesn't, you know. I just think they should teach on like real life stuff, finances, 401k, stuff like that, how to do certain things, how to apply for housing or something. I don't know, like just real life stuff to be able to teach people how to survive, I guess, out here. That's just that's just me. But yeah. Um
So that's what you learned? You learned that.
or realize just something that I've realized that I really didn't think about before until I was an adult. Yeah.
Well, I think like home ec was supposed to prepare you to be able to like take
That
care of yourself.
that one class.
So that's what I'm saying. Like maybe they could have expanded on that, like because we cooked in ours, we sewed.
We cooked.
So
I was pregnant in mine too.
no, I didn't. I
Well, I
never
took
got
a
the baby.
parenting class.
Yeah, I wanted to take the baby doll home.
Mm-mm, no, you
I
didn't.
didn't get that class.
Good.
Um, but like
That's horrible.
maybe if they had expanded, and if it was more than just oh you had it for half the year, like maybe if they expand, if you had it longer, or if they expanded the topics. But then even then, like as time went on, like by the time I graduated, I don't think we had home ec anymore. They still had
No,
the parenting class, but like so I
that's
like the
crazy.
stuff. I feel like probably they used to do those things. Probably still not to the detail you're talking, but like I feel
Yeah.
like some classes for life skills. I feel like some of those did exist,
Life
and then they kind of got phased
skills.
out. Um,
They need to teach life skills in school.
yeah.
You know,
Um, yeah. I mean, I agree. I don't know because I also feel like all those other things are also necessary as well. PE is necessary to make these kids move because they don't go
Yeah,
outside.
they do
Music,
not.
they need to be exposed to music and art.
Yes.
Um, Science, you do need the basic science. Science is even in cooking, whether you realize it or not. Like knowing basic combination, baking soda and vinegar is gonna make a mess. Like you learn that stuff when
You
you do the
right.
volcano. You use that stuff. You learn
That's
with
true.
acid and what's gonna stabilize like certain acids. Like you don't think you use the stuff, but you use some of that stuff.
You
Geography,
right.
so you don't get lost. I guess you need the basic, or you need to at least know like above, below equator, what side of the world, what continent. So I think you need all of that. But in
I
addition
don't
to,
never need to use PEMDAS though.
please, yes, you do.
When?
If so, if you play the games or the memes that go around on Instagram or social media and be like, what is the answer to this? That's when you use it. But you don't
No.
do math. If you don't do math for
Measuring,
fun, then I guess
yes.
not.
Measuring, yes. Angles,
But
yes.
that's basic. That is a basic math equation. Yes, you do need to know that. Because like, what if you were trying to add up a bunch of stuff? Yes, you do. You don't.
Addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication.
PEMDAS
Why
is
did
just a
we
combo
go
of all of
into
that.
yeah, but why did we have to go into all the other stuff? Why did I have to learn
To prepare you,
trigonometry?
well, in case you did it in college. Like they tried to give you a little bit of everything so you could be prepared for whatever you're gonna do in college.
I
Now,
guess.
I think once you
Well,
get in college is when you decide I don't need this stuff. So then you don't take no more math classes, but you need the
girl,
the little broad intro
I
in before
guess
you get to
so.
college.
Well, with the basics that we did learn, I think they should definitely expand on life skills.
I agree.
Yeah, or add some classes, courses, or something. Now, I do know that some schools do because my niece's high school that she was gonna go to in Fort Mill did go into that type of stuff like they did. So I think it just depends on the school. I know my
Hmm.
school didn't.
It depends on the
So
district, whatever the curriculum
yeah.
is, what type of school it is. Like if it's a
Hmm.
school on a specific track to prepare you for something specific, yes. Like that's even like the art schools. They focus more on that because that's the track you're on. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, sure, everybody could be a little more prepared for all the things. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
to answer your question, because I didn't answer it, other than
Oh
insurance
yeah.
is stupid.
It sure is.
Um, um, I'm not as flexible or as adaptable as I thought I was. I am, but just not as much as I thought I was. Cause like if something's not the way that it was supposed to be, or I thought it was going to be, it does take me a second to adjust and like and accept. Like, okay, this is gonna be different now.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess that's something. Cause like I have always been quick to, and I will keep saying it. Especially, well, not that I'm looking for a job, but if I'm trying to market myself somewhere, it's like I'm adaptable because it's overall I am because like I'm gonna accept it. I just might not like it, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
accept it. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do, to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
But I'm realizing it's not as like quick. Like it's not an instant adaptability. It's like I'm gonna fuss about it to myself first.
Yeah.
um But then I eventually go with the flow, or it might take, or it's like, or I may still be trying to like be like, but no, it was supposed to be this way, or I thought you said this.
Yeah.
So it's just not as instant.
Okay.
I am adaptable, just not as instantly as I thought I would. It's not as quick. It's like, but this is not how this was supposed to be, or you said you were going to do this, but if you remember, um,
Hmm.
yeah. So I guess that's
Neat.
something I learned about myself.
Neato. I do have one more. Something that I've learned while hanging with you that I'm not as spontaneous as I thought I was.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Dominique would just come pick you up and just take you to the beach on just a day off.
Because why
I'm
not?
like, wait, when are we? I don't know.
If you're
Like,
not doing anything else, why not?
I know, but like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm like, okay, it's Dominique. She knows what she doing, and she be playing stuff. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm just gonna go because
Well, because the thing is, even if it's spontaneous, I've still put some kind of thought into it because that's how my brain works.
yeah, yeah.
Like I've never. I would. I'm gonna say I've never just woke up and like,
Oh,
but
let's just
absolutely would. You know.
go to Mississippi today.
I would get up, I would look into it and be like, "Oh, this is doable. Let's do it." Like there's still some kind of thought into it though.
And I'd be like over here. So wait, yeah. Because I used to always ask for that in a partner. I want to be spontaneous because I'm spontaneous. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I thought I was. I thought I was. But yeah. Okay. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Mental health, you guys. Y'all figure out, things that you can do to protect your mental health and get your spirits up and be in good spirits and just give off good vibes. Let's see what we got. Oh, business spotlight today. I'm not gonna say because I'm hoarse, but our business spotlight today goes to, oh, I spelled that all wrong. Goes to my homie
Uh-oh.
Queston Clay of a guy called Quest Productions, unless they just auto
Oh, you
corrected
did.
that.
Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm
Cause you know
hoping.
better.
Yeah, I know how to spell his name, but Queston Clay of a guy called Quest Productions. This is the homie. He has been doing this for a very long time. I'm so proud of him, actually. I'm so proud of him. He started in college with doing photography, in cinematography, and he's doing a lot of things now. Like I said, he is a photographer, he is a cinematographer, and he also has a photo booth. Um, he has shot for these big companies. So excited. He's shot for Toyota, the Black Beauty Effect on Xfinity, Athlete's Foot, P&G, the Big Three, Comcast, and General Mills. And I'm sure he has more that he is shot for, but those are just to name a few. Um, you can reach him or contact him or connect with him on Instagram at a guy called Quest. Or you can go to his website at www.aguycalledquest.com. And I hope that is right because let me
That
double
sounds
check that,
right.
y'all. Yeah, because I'm not sure if he had productions on it or not. I called Quest.
Uh,
Oh no, I was right. So a guy called Quest. So he does music videos, live recording. He does weddings, video coverage, and photography. Like I said, he does branding and promotions, promos, it recaps commercials, general photography and events. Um, and yes, he's done some work for Bevel, the beard company for the guys.
hmm.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yes, you guys hit him up for all of your cinematography needs, any videos that you need, any short videos you need, any commercials, live recordings, all of that. He actually did a live recording for our old group. And it was really nice. It was good. He did a great job. So y'all hit him up. He is really good. Okay. He is
Mhm.
so good that he did like a different world type of remake of some of our classmates from college,
Mhm.
and somebody happened to copy him that's well known. I'm not gonna call him out, but happened to copy him and then give him his props. Um
Uh-oh.
He actually put them on blast. But um it was
What
actually pretty
was
dope
it
what he
for
did.
though?
It was for a pregnancy announcement.
I feel like wait, the one he did was or
Mhm. It was a pregnancy announcement.
so what did the copycat do?
They just did of their family. Like
Okay,
just
maybe I didn't see that.
yeah, their family.
I recently saw
Um
like a graduation announcement or something somebody did.
oh
And it was
yeah.
like kind of I was like this different world.
Oh, yeah. He did that and then he recently put out a like a season 2 different world, the same people there having another baby now. So, yeah, congratulations to
Oh, that's
y'all.
cute.
So, that was pretty dope. So, glad they went back to him to do that same, series for them. But like I said, y'all hit him up on Instagram or his website. He's really talented. Hit him up, book him, and yeah, see what he has to offer on his website. He offers a lot of services. Um, but yeah, guys, that is the business spotlight. A guy called Quest Productions. Hit him up, and yeah, we are so glad that you guys joined us for. I know you. You over there. Don't she trying to fix her camera. Oh, you're good now. We good. You can
Yeah,
just leave it. Oh,
we
Jesus.
just quit. Well, at
Yeah,
least we made it to the end though
we
before it did
did.
that.
We did. But you guys, thank you for joining us for another episode of Hey Fave. We hope that you enjoyed this and we hope that you really figure out ways on keeping your mental health good and keeping calm with everything that's going on in this world. It is getting crazy out here. So y'all really make sure that you're good. So you can be good for other people or your family or, be a good person to people. I don't know. And yeah, you gotta help yourself before you can help others. But um yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, your family and friends, coworkers, whatever the case. And we will see y'all on the next episode. Bye.